Just as the tiger was about to rush into the room, she successfully crawled into the ventilation duct, but the phone accidentally fell down. The tiger, who had been hungry for a full 7 days, was looking everywhere for the woman's scent below. At this time, the woman in the duct was already terrified. Just then, the phone below suddenly rang. It was the police calling, but the woman had no way. She could only watch helplessly as the tiger smashed the phone to pieces. At this point, she couldn't hold on anymore. Her body kept sliding down in the duct. A drop of sweat suddenly fell to the ground. The tiger licked this drop of sweat with its tongue. Looking up, it saw the woman in the duct. Then it immediately leapt up fiercely. This scared the woman to death. She used all her strength, hands and feet together. Using the friction between her skin and the metal, she moved up bit by bit. The piercing sound of friction kept coming. Fortunately, the tiger couldn't climb up at all. In the end, the woman expended all her energy, finally crawling out from the ventilation outlet, but she wasn't out of danger. She immediately took her younger brother to the bedroom, opening the computer, wanting to seek help online. But unexpectedly, the computer had no internet. At this time, the tiger suddenly rushed upstairs. She immediately sprayed perfume around the room, then took her brother to hide under the bed. The tiger also crashed through the bedroom door and rushed in. Fortunately, the perfume scent covered up their body odor. Suddenly, the younger brother stretched out his hand, wanting to touch the tiger's tail. The woman urgently stopped him. Then the tiger leaped onto the bed. The heavy body pressed the bed towards the woman underneath. At this moment, the tiger suddenly disappeared. The woman turned her head, looking everywhere. Then she heard an earth-shaking roar coming from behind the bed. Then the tiger stuck its head under the bed. The enormous force instantly flipped the bed over. The siblings were stuck in the corner of the bed, but this also happened to block the tiger's attack route. The woman laboriously pushed open the bedroom door, taking her brother and desperately running downstairs. The woman quickly came to the kitchen, taking a box of ground meat from the fridge. She rolled the ground meat into balls, stuffing sleeping pill powder inside. Then she threw these meatballs in every corner of the room. The tiger rushed over, smelling the aroma, but the tiger who ate the meatballs had no reaction at all. At this time, the two siblings hid inside a large wardrobe, and the tiger also followed over. The woman was so scared she didn't even dare to breathe heavily, but the tiger was seen getting closer and closer until there was only a cabinet door between them. Through the tiny crack, two pairs of eyes stared at each other. The terrifying atmosphere reached its climax. Movie title: Escape from the Tiger's Mouth.